Hey there, and welcome to Let's Talk About Twilight. So first two notes on the gameplay and one on the topic itself. On the gameplay, this is a game of Domination. I just used the first half of the gameplay because it was about 11 minutes long. The second half of the gameplay will be used in another commentary. And another note on the topic itself. If you are a Twilight fan, I am not a real Twilight fan, so you could be offended by this commentary, so you shouldn't probably hear it or watch it or whatever. So yeah, just turn it off if you're a real Twilight fan because, you know, I don't want you to be offended. So yeah, let's get started with this. So a couple of days ago, my girlfriend came to me and said, let's watch the Twilight movies. And, okay. I thought about burying her body somewhere in the woods, I don't know, but you know how it is. So yeah, I decided, okay, let's watch the Twilight movies, it can't be that hard. I actually watched them before, so yeah. Yeah, we started watching the Twilight movies and it's just horrible. The acting in those movies is just... it's ridiculous. You know, this girl, Kristen Stewart, she has no facial expressions at all. There was this scene where they were standing in the woods and... How is this guy called? Edward? Yeah, Edward was talking to her and he was saying something like, I have to go away, we can never see again, I don't love you, you are evil, blah blah blah. You know, all this jazz. So he was saying to her that and she was just looking at him like a rock. It was ridiculous. There were no facial expressions. I don't know, if I imagined to be a girl in that situation, I would probably be devastated. I would just lay on the floor and cry for an hour. I don't know, but she did that, I think, later on, but just ridiculous. She looked at him like, okay, yeah, you just said me you will leave me. I'm okay with that, so just go off. Yeah, and another thing, why the hell doesn't he turn her? I know he got all these moral issues, but the funny thing is, he said that he don't want to take her soul because she would be damned forever and she would be cursed. But if he doesn't have a soul, why the hell does he care if she has a soul? It's just... I don't get it. And it's just, you know, this girl has been in danger since the first minute of the movie, basically, and... You know, turning her into a vampire would have actually helped that thing. It's ridiculous. And another thing is, okay, he's a vampire, and if he goes into the sunlight, he will just, you know, sparkle like a diamond or something like that. Why? You know, there are so many movies about vampires, and there's the vampire myth, and there's so much about vampires. And in every one of those stories, it's always if a vampire goes into the sunlight, he will just light up in flames and he will die. And that's the thing. So they're creatures of the night. And if he enters the sunlight, he will just sparkle like a fairy or something like that. Why? No, that just ruins the whole vampire thing for me. It's... And I don't know. Oh, and they were actually making fun of vegetarians. That's not good either, but you know what, that's just another thing. And I just wonder why this movie is just so ridiculously bad in all these things, and why she would change that vampire thing so much. You know, there's about 50% of all vampire movies and stories and stuff like that, they say that a vampire can't enter a place when they are not invited, and they seem to have no problem with that. And oh yeah, oh my god, entering without being invited. You know, if I imagine being a girl and lying in my bed at night and there was this guy that was standing in my room, I didn't invite him or something like that, he was just stand in my room and stare at me while I sleep for a couple of hours. You know, if I imagine that, I'm kind of creeped. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that. It's ridiculous. And she's like, oh my god, that's so romantic. That's not romantic! And he's actually saying something like, you are my life, I'm always near you, I will never leave you. That's completely stalker talk there. No, it's not romantic. Why do girls actually think that that's romantic? That's just stalker bullshit. You know, if a normal guy would do that, and not a vampire... Why? No. So if a normal guy would do that, they would just run away. They would be scared. But she's just, oh my god, he's so cute and I don't know. He actually looks like he got low blood iron or something like that. Okay, I'm done talking about this now. It's horrible. What's your opinion on the Twilight movie? Leave it in the comment section below. Rate this video, share it, whatever. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And yeah. Team Jacob, probably? I don't know. But yeah, that was it. I'm iLostLink, signing out.